taco. Taco Sandwich.
What it do? It's your host with the most, the best one, Joshua, aka Bed Wetter. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm with my two favorite guests here, Rafa and Cameo.
Welcome to the Taco Sandwich podcast. You forgot that.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, whatever. Fuck it. That's how far the bit goes until I forget. Yeah. Y'all seen that happen on stage,
It was in the beginning,
too?
Josh. We went over this.
I know. I just fuck up. Blame me or blame society.
Oh.
But I blame the
both.
drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Philosophical. What drugs?
Yeah. I mean, that's how I feel.
What drugs?
Yeah. Oh, what drugs?
Yeah.
Like
All kinds.
mushrooms,
Fuck yeah.
weed,
Fuck yeah.
the good stuff.
Of course.
What
It's the
about you,
best.
Rafa?
No, I'm completely clean, sober.
Todo limpio. That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
I was trying to be clean and
Since
sober.
1995.
Since 95?
Yeah, well. Once I had my son, that was it. That was the end of it.
That's the same year
Yeah,
my
right.
older brother was born.
I got you. You're what?
I said that's the same year my older brother was born. When Selena Quintanilla was shot down.
Yeah.
It's an unfortunate year.
Salinas?
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
This bumper.
This bumper, I'm going to hang in my garage. Damn, that was like every Mexican's.
Jennifer Lopez killed
Yeah.
that shit.
She did.
I don't
She-
give a fuck what anyone says. Dude, have you seen the remake?
What remake?
Exactly.
They made a remake, bro. Wait, hold
I had
on.
no idea.
Oh, it's awful. Don't do it.
What?
Don't watch it. I'm pissed off. You know, because with every remake, you pull further and further from the original.
Uh-huh.
And it was hard enough for Jennifer to pull it off.
Wow.
That just goes to
Yeah.
show because I didn't even see that motherfucker. I was waiting
There's also like an impersonator that's been hitting it huge of Selena that's been going around.
Okay.
And good for her impersonating. I appreciate it. But she's crossing boundaries and lines that, like, Selena's family isn't entirely respectable, because of deals that have happened since her death and the profit that they've made and how greedy they are. But this woman has crossed lines with their family, with her family and shit.
I
So-
don't know much about that. The only thing I can tell you, I'm okay with impersonators. They're doing a good job. They're trying their best, and if you can make people, enjoy that music, that kind
Right.
of dance, that acting again. I mean, it's just like basically like when you go to a drag show. I mean,
Yeah.
this is the same thing pretty much.
Yeah.
Some of them they impersonate famous
I recently
people.
went to a drag show. It
And
was
you
awesome.
can see the art form behind that and how hard they go trying to make a fantasy come true.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And
So
that's
I appreciate that.
understandable. If it didn't come out that she was doing shady things that were crossing the boundaries with, the family and respect, I
What
probably
kind of
would.
shady things? Was she signing checks or some shit like that? Or
Essentially, like she would. So receipts came out of her promising, like giving some profit to the family, and it didn't happen. I mean, the family's well off, but she's cheating them out. She's booking in venues and demanding more money than what's written in the contract and things of that nature. Like, it's gotten really bad. But I mean, I don't know.
That's gonna catch up to that person whoever's
Yeah.
doing that. So
I mean, she's a great
I'm
impersonator.
not worried about it.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
But
Thank you.
you went to a drag show recently? I love drags.
Yes, I did.
love drag here in Lubbock. Most of the drag queens are absolutely fantastic.
What did you say that was?
That is vodka
Is that just straight
with
vodka?
root beer.
Okay, that's just vodka, bro.
No, that's vodka and root beer. It's brown. You want to see it?
Oh
It's brown
vodka
like my
usually
booty hole.
white, clear.
I know
Yeah.
she
Mixed it up. Too
she
bad.
put a lot.
I busted my ass working on a car today. Fuck yeah, I'm drinking fucking
I would,
vodka.
I
Oh, that
would.
car pissed me off. Anyways, how was the drag show?
It was awesome. I liked it. I got a little hard. But you're not. It's not. It's not for that. It's for support. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay. The support.
Yeah.
As
You're
long as
showing
you're
support.
supporting the
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get
I was
it.
about to
you gotta
say,
keep
you're
it-
having an awakening?
No, you gotta keep it like, cordial.
Where'd you go?
We went to the Luxor.
Oh God. Oh my God.
What? Yo, you got stories?
No,
What's
my
wrong? What
sister's a queen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you remember.
Yeah.
And family ties are complicated. Support your local drag queens.
I like drag queens.
They're amazing. Most of them, they bust out. There's a drag queen, Roxy.
Yeah.
Trans.
I don't know. I gotta be honest. I don't know.
Roxy.
I don't know any of their names.
Oh
but
my God.
they went hard, dude.
Oh, they always go
Man,
hard.
but you know what made me mad though?
What's that?
Is because like
What?
it's the same thing with comedy, but like I don't know. We were there, and then like I just started because I was also tripping that night on mushrooms, and so we were there, and I just started noticing the crowd, and they just had like just nothing but stank faces, and I was like, dude, why are you? And then it hit me, like me and P started talking. I was like, oh my God, like these people are straight.
Like, what do you
most
mean?
of them are straight.
The queens?
There's a lot of straight people that go there.
No, I'm saying like.
Oh, you mean the crowd? Oh yeah, straight people love drag shows. They
Yeah,
absolutely fall. They go balls to the walls for it.
No, I feel that, and that's all respect and all that. But it was just weird because most of these girls that were there, like their face was just like real judgmental and demeaning, and I was like,
It
oh my
could
God,
be
I
that
don't
they
wanna be
felt
here.
like. So some of them can be regulars. Have you ever encountered that where it's a regular at like
That's
a
what I
bar
was thinking, too,
or
yeah.
a club, and they're like, I know two
Yeah.
of the drag queens and shit. If you bother me, like, I will have you thrown out. Like, you only know one or two people, and you think you're the shit.
Well, I wasn't really thinking about that. I was just
Yeah.
more or less thinking that, like, they're just people that go there all the time and.
Yeah, I think
Crushing their
I
vibes.
think with drama that comes with drag and any art performing comedy and things of that nature, it shouldn't hit the fans. Quite a bit of the drag queens I know, they'll come out pre-hand before the show, liven the crowd up, get loose.
Well, they were doing work. I mean, they were putting in work.
And
They
why
were-
are these people there if they're just gonna sit there and have stank face?
That's what I was saying. They weren't even tipping. I was like, yo.
Oh, I would have stabbed a bitch.
Yeah, I was like, what the hell? I mean, I didn't
Really?
tip either, you know what I'm saying? But that's just
Fuck
because I'm
yeah,
broke.
I'm dressed up scandalous and I'm impersonating Celine Dion. That woman is a fucking goddess. You better give me $2. Got me
I
fucked
get
up.
that part. I get that part.
Yeah.
I got a tip, but it ain't the right tip. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot I was a comedian.
You should never forget that, bro.
No,
that's
it's
in your-
not. It's not like depressing type stuff. It's just because the mushrooms.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right, now I understand.
Okay, Rafa, what drugs have you experimented with?
Nothing heavy. Told you to back in the days, there was only marijuana and cocaine. To tell you the truth,
Just
back in the days, that's the only thing there. And you also
Ganja
the marijuana was
and
the
powder?
cheap one, and the what they call sin semilla with that seed.
Mm-hmm.
That was the thing. And nowadays you have so many different kinds of marijuana with all kinds of crazy names and different levels of whatever THC,
Intensity.
whatever- exactly.
Bhutanese
But
skunk.
back in the days, there was very few things available. To tell you the truth.
yeah.
Yep.
Fuck yeah. Here's the thing is so I didn't start personally smoking weed. I was addicted to cocaine and heroin before I got dependent on weed.
Heroin. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. How do you know that?
Herring.
This year is 7 years clean. Woo! We love sobriety. But whenever I met my first husband, he always constantly smoked 24/7. If he wasn't in school, and even in school, he had a pen, and all he did
Okay.
was chief and play video games. So me wanting to get at him, I would sit there and I would try and keep up and smoke weed. And I got to a point to where I was smoking weed. I would hit 10 gravity bongs back to back in the morning. to wake my ass up.
Before breakfast, basically.
Before breakfast, I hit fucking 10 gravity bongs. And I was blasted off my ass walking around, and I could still take care of my kids. I was fully operable, you know what I mean? Like,
that is
10
impressive.
gravity bongs was, I hated it though.
Why?
I hated it because I miss, every real stoner knows that you get to a point to where you hate that it takes a whole pound of weed to get you high.
Oh, because your tolerance is so high.
It's so high. So you have to take tolerance breaks, okay? As much as you don't like them, take those breaks, whether it's for a day or 2 weeks, do it. Because then you'll do the little sprinkle.
Take it from
Suck
someone.
that bitch up like you would a dick.
Yeah, take it from someone that,
Fuck yeah.
I haven't taken a tolerance break in, oh my God.
Now,
It's been years.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Can you switch from one drug to another one so that the other drug tolerance, you go down on that? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
to an
that's how
extent,
people
yeah,
got
that's
into
how you
kratom.
can with cocaine and marijuana. If you end up knocking out marijuana and you stick on cocaine, the first hit back on marijuana, you're geeked.
Oh, so
You're
that's the secret.
fucked
You gotta switch from one thing to the other. Okay.
Oh, well, I don't recommend that. Just take a tolerance break. That's it.
But this is not fun.
Most people, you smoke nicotine.
You see
That's
what I'm
good enough
saying?
for you.
I mean, if we're talking about ice cream flavors. You get tired of the vanilla, you go to the chocolate, you go to the strawberry, and you take a break, and then you go back to the vanilla.
Yeah,
again.
but
You
you're
see what
going to
I'm
get a tummy ache eventually.
No, of course, yeah, but
Might as well
saying.
just what? Okay, I am a person who is an advocate for the high. I don't know about you. Are you an advocate for the high? I'm a
Yes.
huge advocate for the high. I'm willing to make that sacrifice to achieve the greatest high.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, do it. If you're a real stoner, you do it.
go for it.
You'd fucking do it.
You're talking about a tolerance break.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I thought you were talking about
That's
going
like-
for like harder drugs.
No, no, don't do that.
Fucking do
don't
it.
do that. Heroin will fuck you
right?
up. Yeah. Have you ever had any horror stories when it came to any drugs?
Not a horror story, but like a funny story. I met like some high school friends. So like I started going to friendship
Yeah.
because I got kicked out of every school. I was arrested and all that. And so,
Jesus. Okay.
yeah, so I was there like as a junior. And then this is one dude, and then his brother, they were in the same class. And then they looked back at me, and then they were like, yo, do you smoke weed? And I was like, yes, I do. And then they were like, we're homies. Just instantly.
Yeah.
Like, it was based on that bond. And anyway, you know,
It always is.
we started going to parties together, this and that. And so one day we got invited to a tech party with because our friend, or their friend, Steven, which I probably shouldn't say his name. Anyway.
Shout out to Steven.
Yeah, shout out to Steven. Well, there's a lot of Stevens. Anyway, Steven, he had a brother that was going to tech at the time, and he was throwing a party. And so we got invited. We showed up. We pre-gamed in the car. We
Okay.
smoked a fat blunt, like a fat-ass blunt. And we were drinking, and so we were cross-faded already. And we were walking to the house. It felt like 30 minutes. It was just really like 6 minutes to walk there. And then we walk in. It's packed. Like, you know that house where Bar PM is? So Bar PM's right here. You go down right here where the employee parking and stuff is.
Yeah.
Right across the street, that house.
Oh,
wow.
okay.
That house, because that house has a basement. And so we walk in, it's packed, bro. It's like hella kids. You know, it's just hella teens, just everybody chilling, smoking. And like so many kids to the fact that like we couldn't even open the door correctly. Because like the couch it was just fucking crazy. But we walk in, and immediately Steven finds us. He's red-eyed. He looks like a fucking demon. And he goes like, he's like, yo, I'm glad you made it. I got a surprise for you. Come with me to the down to the basement. And I was like, all right, yeah. And so we're walking, making our way, and we get down there, and I see this
I like
weird,
it. Toot, 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 toot.
Yeah.
I see this weird squiggly thing on this table, like on there, and I was like, this is whenever dabs first came out.
Ah.
And so I seen
know
this
what you're
weird
talking
squiggly
about.
thing. And I was like, yo, what is that? He's like, it's called a rig. And I was like, okay, cool. I fuck with it. And then he's like, yeah. And then like he started bringing out this torch. He looks all medieval and shit. He's like, like he's like, I was like, oh
blacksmith.
My God. Yeah, he's gonna kill us, bro.
Here we go.
Right. And so he starts heating up one end, and I'm like, okay. So like I'm looking at this shit, observing, taking notes. I'm like, all right, so you do this shit like that. And so what degrees is it, sir? And he lets me know, like to a point, whatever. He's like, whatever, you just feel it. And then I was like, all right, cool. And I see him open up this fucking weird jar, and it's just filled with the most heinous, sublime green substance, or not green, but yellow. You know, heinous, like evil, like malicious, and it reeked immediately of just lemon, sulfur, skunk. It was so good, and then he just took the biggest booger of it, and he goes like, "All right, bro, are you ready?" And I was like, "How do I hit this?" He's like, "I put it in, and I'm gonna cover it, and then you just shoot it." And I was like, "All right, bet." And so he puts it in.
Put on your seatbelt.
Yeah.
He puts it in.
Oh fuck.
Fucking, he puts the cap on, and I shoot that motherfucker. You know what I mean? I milk it too like a champ.
Oh.
And then I just
5,
I have to take a break.
4,
No.
3.
Yeah. Well,
2,
hold on. And there's still
1.
like smoke in there, and so I clear it. And so.
Oh no.
Well, hold on. And so my homie Jordan, he hits it, and then like the other one hits it, and so we're there, and like I guess they were feeling good, but like Steven, he goes up to me, he's like, "How do you feel?" And like I was like, I gotta be honest, man. It took my high away, cause it really did. It took my drunkenness away. It took my high away, and
it was fucking meth.
I was pissed. No, hold on, let me finish. I was pissed as hell, and I was like, bro, what is this? Why did it take my high away? He's like, bro, you're gonna need to sit down. And as soon as he said that, bro,
blast off.
It hit, and like I touched back.
So it was like the step back, you just push you forward.
Well, I felt like I didn't fall back, but I was stumbling.
Future.
I was stumbling back, and there was like in that basement, there's a brick pillar. And I like slid my back down there, and like I just crouched to the ground, and I was like, oh my God, I'm blasted. And then we hear like that, everyone goes quiet. And then like the music stops and all that, and I'm like, and then everybody says, "Cops!" And I was like, "Oh my God, bro!"
That's the worst thing you could hear.
And
The
so like
police.
everyone's running out the back door and the front door, and I literally am so high I cannot work my bipedal functions. So I'm crawling like a dog up the steps.
Bipedal functions. Okay.
So
now
I'm
I get
crawling
it.
up the steps, bro, and like I just crawl out of there, and then we started getting like at a running pace, and in my head I think I'm flying, bro. I'm zombie walking, stumbling. I hit a dumpster.
Oh no! God damn it!
And then
At full speed, like
yeah, but we lucked out because we went left. Everybody else went right. Because if you know what I'm talking about, that house,
I know.
it's just
Yes.
open in the back.
Yeah.
It's just open. You know what I mean? So I think the cops were right there in that parking lot. But,
And they
so
were
we,
listening, yeah.
We went left because I parked where that church is, where that street is.
Mm-hmm.
So I parked there, and we walked back. Bro, walking back felt like an hour, dude. And then finally, when we got in the car, I was like, bro, I cannot drive. I cannot do nothing. It's like 1 a.m. And so we were like, yeah, let's just sleep. And
So you cleared your schedule for the rest of the weekend, basically.
bro, we woke up at like 5 a.m. and we just went home. I puked out the window and everything. It was funny. I had a white Isuzu rodeo at the time, and you just see chunks on the side.
Oh God.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Oh my God.
That was my craziest story, though. Like, I've never been like full blasted. There was one time I drank like a half of, you know, the handle of Jack.
Yeah.
That's like $75.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was me and those friends, and it was like our first time drinking, like hard alcohol.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And so, what's it called? We got down like to the label, like half the label,
Oh damn.
bro.
Oh, damn.
And I was sleeping like a baby.
It was you and 2 other people? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
We were knocked out,
God.
and I was sleeping like a baby. And then I remember waking up at like 3:13 on some evil demon shit. And like I woke up like The Exorcist, my eyes just spewed
Pop open.
and I ran to the restroom, bro. And whenever I ran to the restroom, I closed the door real quick, turned on the lights, and I turned to the toilet and I just projectile vomited all over that thing, dude. I had to clean it up. It was terrible.
That
bro.
acid reflux from the alcohol.
Oh
That.
no, I was drunk as hell. It was my body trying to get rid of the alcohol.
No, that's what it is.
Wow.
The burning and whenever you do it, oh my God.
Now, for the people who don't know, you're from here, from Lubbock?
Yeah, I'm here. I was born and raised.
Where did you went to school?
College or what?
Anywhere
No, I
in
never
school.
went to college.
Okay, where did you go to school? To elementary or high school or whatever?
I went to like, what's that?
I don't know. I
Sh-
can go
I know you went to-
Harwell Elementary. I went to Harwell and then I went to Brown. Damn, I'm gonna give you my whole
Weren't you
resume.
at Irons?
No, hell no. I was
No, you
at
never
Irons.
You
went
went
to
to
Irons?
Brown and then what?
I was just really like a traveling kid, to be honest.
All
Okay.
over Lubbock.
I went to like one middle school for like certain. That's where I met.
So you
Jordan.
used to get kicked
Yeah,
out of
he
the schools
actually-
all the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
He
bad.
he grew up with my husband. They knew each other before I knew you. And I've known you now for a little over 2 years.
I knew that you went to Coronado.
Yeah. Hi.
My homeboy Alec knows you.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
I was
Memories.
just smoking a blunt with him.
Memories.
Alec from Coronado?
Yeah, curly hair,
Oh, my God.
big ass dude.
You still remember?
Stocky, bro. He'll beat the fuck out of anybody. Huh?
Tommy
No.
was having a moment over there. Hell yeah. So
Hi.
you said you got arrested and stuff?
What caused
happened?
that? Yeah.
Which time?
I don't know.
Oh,
You
God,
mentioned that you were at
Jesus
school
Christ.
and then you got arrested.
First time was assault, and then that's whenever I got kicked out of middle school.
So the middle school, what grade were you?
I was
8th grade?
sixth
Seventh?
grade or seventh. I don't remember. I think sixth, because then I got kicked out of there, and
What
then I went
caused it?
Huh?
He
What
said
caused
assault.
it?
He hit somebody.
assault. I hit
Well, yeah, but
servant.
what caused the assault?
a public servant. Why are you surprised? But anyway, so that one, and then the second time was petty theft,
I can't
and
picture
then
a 6th grader.
the third time was like a violation of probation because I was already on probation then.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just threw the book at me.
Why?
Cause I don't know, Texas. They want to make example of you. I don't know.
Yeah, they want you to honestly, genuinely learn. They want young men. I will advocate in that sense, young men and women. If you're fucking up, you don't have to be hard. No
Well,
matter what
the-
you're going through,
Well,
you
the
don't got
violation
to.
of parole was I failed a drug test for like benzophenes, THC, and amphetamines. And I was like, yo, I don't even know what that is, dude.
Well, you did it.
Yeah.
They came out on the,
Right,
and
and
the
then I'm
test
thinking
and
that it
shit.
was all the Adderall and Xanax and stuff like
All
that.
the
I was
mixture of the-
yeah,
all
because
the
I was
shit.
taking a lot of stuff back then. Like whenever I was
So
at Monterey.
how long
was
you were
just-
in juvie for then?
For then, I went and then they took me in. I was in there fighting my shit for like 6 months.
6 months. In
Yeah, and then I was they gave me like a year in there, and I was like, yo, what? Yeah, for real.
After
I
the
was in
6
there for a
months that you-
year and 6 months.
Okay.
And then while I was in there, I met like a bunch of people. It was cool. I met Dwayne Slay. I don't know if
Okay.
y'all know who that is. He's a famous football player for Tech.
Yeah.
He was he's in the Hall of Fame and all that.
Okay, so they give you a year and a half. How old were you when they
I was
give you
like I was 15, 16.
Wait, are you sure
16?
it's the
So
same
basically,
person?
you didn't get out until you were
Yeah.
18, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
yeah. And
And
then,
then what happened?
Then I ended up getting out just because, life circumstances. My dad died. My grandma died. And then I guess they felt bad for me. And they were like, let's just.
Just
And
get
so
out of
it was just everything. I was done with
So,
like jail
and
and probation and all that. And so like I got out. And so
Yeah.
I started living with my aunt. And then I was like, I don't really like living with my aunt. So like I moved out at 17. Like I finished school and everything online.
Wait, so you went in jail as a juvenile?
Yeah.
Okay. Like the old one? Like, because you know that they rebuilt the jail, right?
I don't know. I'm not trying to go back.
Damn right. Amen.
I'm not trying to keep up with
So
that shit.
you got out. You were living with your aunt.
Yeah, I got out and then I was living with my aunt. And then I didn't like it. So I was like, fuck it. I'm going to get my own place.
Yeah.
Because then I was with this girl. And then
What's her name again?
I I have a terrible thing with girls that start with A.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, for
Don't do
some
it.
reason, every girl that's
It's a
named
trap.
A just, I don't know why, bro.
It's
That's
time
been
to go
everything
down
in
the
my-
alphabet, babe.
Angelica, Adriana.
Bro, no, I'm not going to say her name. but I'm not going to give that demon
It's a demon.
satisfaction.
It's a demon.
So then what happened
bitch.
after that girl? Then what?
So, after that, we moved in together, and I moved to Austin.
Oh, you live in Austin for how long?
We lived in Round Rock for like a year, and then
Yeah.
the relationship, it was fucked up, and so I left. I was fucked up because we got a car together, and like we were kids, bro, and like we should have known that we were being taken advantage of, but we got a car together, and I was like, yeah, you can keep it, and then I rode back on a Greyhound like a dumbass.
Oh,
And I got
God.
back at like 4 a.m, sobbing and crying. My aunt picked me up, and I moved in with my uncle. And then I just started fucking working for this company, this oil field company, just trying to make money and all that.
Oh, wow.
And then that's whenever I met, you know who,
Yeah.
before
Yep.
before P.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
So she was really like a catalyst in your life. I mean, there was.
a little bit, but it's more like once you get past all that shit, you're just like, look, it's just not another. It sounds fucked up to say another person, but it's just another experience that you encounter, and it's fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you learn from it.
Oh, yeah. I think that particular relationship has definitely helped you
You learn
grow.
that you can't trust no hoe.
Oh, my
You
God.
can't love these bitches.
Hey, now.
No,
Hey,
I'm
now.
just kidding. No, I respect every woman,
Hey, now.
every crevice.
My man turned this hoe into a motherfucking housewife.
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I just kid. I play too much, man. There's stuff that
No, you do because
I fuck
You
around,
do.
bro.
a lot of people that don't know, Josh, you have mentioned in your comedy, which I still sometimes I believe you, sometimes I don't. Tell you true. Are you really bi?
Oh yeah. Yeah,
when
bro,
do you discover that? Well, when do you come out?
Bro, I was literally talking about your dick earlier.
No, I
Yeah,
understand
we
that.
were,
But
yeah.
you
We
know
could
what?
see it.
It looks
Thank you,
nice.
and I appreciate that. But that's not the point. What I'm trying to. When do you
I'll
find
prove
out?
it right now.
How do you find out? When do you find out that you're bi? How did that happen? How old were you?
I was like, I think I found out whenever I broke up with, you know who, the girl before.
Yeah.
Cause I started realizing I was like, dang, I feel like a different way, like around dudes sometimes, or like some of the people that I
There
grew
are
up
certain
with.
ones that
So you
see
were
you.
Yeah.
in your 20s then.
Yeah, I was 25, 24.
25. Because usually, normally, and correct me if I'm wrong, usually our teenagers who like discover, that they're different. You know what I mean?
Well,
But once you're
for
25, you pretty much.
for an example, my mother didn't realize that she was she's pansexual. So, but she
fucks pans.
yeah.
Yeah, the big ones.
But she typically goes more on the woman's scale. After she had lost my stepfather, he passed away from health complications, and that
How
was
old
her
was-
true love.
How old was she when
She was in her late 30s.
Okay. Again, that's
And
usually
so-
rare to show you too. Again,
is rare.
The
It is
majority
very
of the
rare.
person that I have heard having
An awakening.
You know
an
what?
awakening or realizing that they're different, they're usually teenagers.
Well, you know what I was gonna say?
What?
Congrats to her, cause that's baller shit, dude. That's like
Definitely.
on the level of like where you're like, you know what? I'm the man of the house now. I'm gonna go get pussy.
I'm the one wearing the pants.
It's funny
Yes.
because all the pussy she gets, she has catered to her as a man. So that's kind of ironic that you say it.
Wow.
Wait, what?
My mom is a bitch and a whore that will fuck anything and everything in order for herself to be taken care of, in other words.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, that's nice. I mean,
To an extent. If you saw her frog
You have to
ass,
sell it,
then,
right?
my mom has a frog booty. And she's the fucking reason why I'm one of the only
Culito de
Latinas that
rana,
doesn't
güey.
have ass.
I heard that one.
For real. Anyway, but yeah, no, it happened for her later on in life, and I think that The one thing that I will give my mother fucking credit for is the loss of losing my stepfather, the true love of her life. And I hate calling him my stepfather. That was a father, you know, to me.
Again, that could be very dramatic for someone, and that can change your life.
She survived through that.
That's what I'm saying.
The fact that she did.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
I am proud of her for that. Okay. I am. And I couldn't imagine losing Jordan.
Oh, that'd be tough. If I lost P, bro, I thought about it. You know, it was weird. I was thinking about that whenever I was driving here, cause.
And if you don't know P, tune in to the big Pink PP podcast. She's absolutely amazing. That is Josh's better half. She dominates the fields and podcasts here in Lubbock County. However, I do wish that she would come to Daniel and Karen for her podcast.
She was a guest once a while ago, and she's asking me to come back.
Yeah.
I just got to get through all the comedians before I get to I don't want to repeat too many.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. But she's a
she's
wonderful woman.
If I lost her, though, I'd go and fucking sing.
Right.
Then again, going back, there were things were getting hot and heavy for you when you were 25. And all of a sudden you start realizing you feel different when you are around men. Explain that to me.
Well, I would go to the gym, and like whenever I went to the gym, I'd go to like the locker room, and then I realized like if I saw a dude, my dick would move.
Okay, that's that how hard that was.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Sometimes I get these thoughts, bro.
So thoughts go through your head.
Thoughts.
Hot thoughts about being with God.
Wild.
Okay.
Yeah, it's never gross. I've heard some people are like into like. Well, I don't mean to kink shame, you know what I mean? Like, if you're into stuff like that, like, you know, like scat or whatever.
Well, I have a question. Were your thoughts more sensual?
Or sexual completely?
Well, no.
Both.
They could be sexual.
I understand.
But
I just give you the two options.
You know that.
Like imagine if you and this nice guy built the right way were to take a shower together and like, oops. You brushed against each other. Was it more like that? Yeah. Yeah. I've had those thoughts too.
Sorry,
I'm like, what if me and my bestie were in the shower in the locker room and our breasts just accidentally just.
Oh. Damn, that is hot though. See, that gets me going too.
Oh, that is true.
You know what? You know what it is though.
Oiled up.
I think I just like the sexual experience, but I also like just affection. Like I like love. I like when the positivity of just like knowing or like not even knowing someone and you just do some stuff.
Yeah.
Something. Get onto the level of like whatever. Yeah. That's the commonality.
Right.
Sometimes you just need a fuck bag.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Just a little cum pig. You know, just like a...
Get a little cum rag.
Yeah, just a...
Cum rag. I like that one.
Like you just use them and then you just...
Use them and abuse
Get
them.
out of here.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. That's fucked.
I'm not kidding. You know who you are out there.
God damn.
Thank you for your
and
service.
the reason I was asking that because you've seen my comedy also, and I have played a couple of characters when I play like being gay and stuff like that myself, and people loved it. People go bananas about it. You know what I mean? But then again, I'm just playing a character. You see what I'm saying? I'm imitating gay people. That's what I'm doing. You know what I mean? But that's the one thing that, and to me, it was like, is he or he's just fucking around? Or he's just playing a character, and sometimes I believe it, but sometimes it's like, nah, it cannot be. And okay. To each their own. I respect everybody, so that's cool.
No, I get that. There's like, I guess flamboyant or whatever. I don't know. I'm just very chill at my nature, so like, I just like people.
You are so chill. It's very hard to picture you behind bars and things of that nature. You just seem
that shit surprised me, to tell you the truth.
It is very hard to picture you like that and aggressive, especially for assault, But you're a silent one. You know what they say about the silent ones.
You gotta be careful with those.
Hell yeah. You and fucking Jordan. God damn.
Yeah, Jordan.
Fuck.
I've seen him fight.
I can't imagine.
I've seen him fight. He fights.
You know
I've never seen that man lose a fight. The only time I've seen Jordan take the higher ground was that night at Adolph's. And he didn't throw a punch. He pushed people off and he covered to protect someone.
He was trying to squash things down as far as I know, but... I wasn't there.
Outside of that, that's the only time I've ever seen him take a punch and take it on the fucking. He left with no bruises, you bitches. Because trust me, get me over there, bitch.
That's my boy.
Hit my motherfucking man.
For real.
All right.
Damn, I'm hunching.
But no, he took the punches. And his end, mind, and his mission, that's how I know that he's grown and he's changed. You know, how do you see yourself and how you've grown and you've changed?
I think I've grown, not physically, but.
Okay.
I've grown, like, bro, it's crazy. I stopped growing, like, in fucking middle school. I just stayed the same
God
height.
damn it.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? It's just genetics. I'm Mexican.
Yeah,
Who
definitely.
gives a fuck?
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. What?
No, but you said you have grown.
Oh, yeah. I grown, wait, what have I grown?
Oh,
Like
I've grown as a person and
I
changed
assume
as a
psychologically,
person.
mentally.
Yeah. No, I've grown, like, I'd say I've grown,
as a
like,
person.
psychologically immensely. You know, like, I remember advocating for, like, bro, I still advocate. Bro, you need to understand yourself emotionally to get past some shit. And I'm saying it like this, that you need to navigate and compartmentalize all the trauma and experiences that you've been through, whether it's good or bad, and understand where you are and what you feel in reality. You know what I mean? Once you delineate that from the stuff that your mind makes up, life gets way easier. And how you do that is you start doing it day by day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The only thing to start, or, you know, you don't get, like, OP status or you know.
What's OP
quickly.
status,
You
man?
know, what is that overpowered. Overpowered. OP means overpowered.
Overpowered. Okay, I had no idea.
Can I counter that in some way?
Well, hold on. Also, I just think that, like, you need to get your emotional cognition up. You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people that are just templates of other people. There's people that don't understand themselves. There's people that just go through a reciprocating cycle of trauma in a loop, and then they're always wondering why they can't get this job, or they're always wondering why I can't get a raise, or why they're always getting fucked over or taking advantage of people. It's because they fuck with the wrong people, and they always surround themselves with the people that they estimate with the same value as themselves. They don't realize that people project.
Fuck yes.
You know what I mean? Like, people project on a constant basis. You know what I mean? That's why judgment is a part of society. I've always hated that phrase, like, don't judge, whatever, don't this judge. And that. I'm like, bro, you judge just for survival.
I judge everything. You know what I mean? Fuck.
Judge yourself. Judge yourself. Understand where you are emotionally, and then figure out why you have some impulsive emotion, like, that you go to. Like, what are your go-tos? Mine is anger and sadness.
Right.
You know, I just get angry or I'll get sad sometimes, you know? But, you know, what with breaking up with you-know-who and all that, I figured out that I really needed to do some work. So I started learning how to be more patient, how to be in touch with reality in the aspect that, like, it's not just my world, it's everyone's world, and we're just functioning together. You know what I mean? We're trying to, you know? Whether you get in a car wreck or whatever, that's like a little accident in life where... it's like, you know what, this little segue or this little schedule or whatever the fuck that we're all in, maybe we're just bubbles, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
We're on our paths and then you cross paths or something. But I just think that it's all part of reality. Yeah, there's not stuff that you should get hung up on. There's stuff that just happens for a reason, and then there's stuff that doesn't happen for a reason. There's stuff that just fucking happens.
You just gotta accept it and that's
you know
it
what
and
I mean?
move on.
Yeah. And then once you stop getting hung up on stuff like that, then your life gets smoother. You can start to understand that, like, hey, I don't have to waste energy on getting upset over stuff like why didn't this person like this post, or why isn't this person calling me, or how come these people fucked me over here and here? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. It's just, you gotta start thinking and evaluating. Just evaluate yourself. And then if you truly want it for better, you will do better. And if not, then you will regress.
That was actually, like, I literally came to tears a little bit. Like, that is...
Oh, I appreciate
that's
that.
pure truth. And he's right. You guys, like, truth be told. I would add to that, and what I would like to add to that is whatever trauma you went through, I want you to know, just like we have the 1% in America, there's that 1% that actually gets the I'm sorry I did what I did to you. Mm-hmm. Move past that. Understand that most likely you're not going to get the I'm sorry, and recognize yourself.
It took me forever. Sorry to interrupt, but it took me forever. Going on what you're saying is so true.
Yeah.
But also, I'd say that, like, a lot of it is that, like, if you don't get it, I'm sorry for someone else, fuck it. It's fine, too, because I learned that, like, you know that saying that's, like, you have to forgive yourself?
Yeah.
I never understood that until, like, I got older.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh. Like, of course I can forgive myself, bitch. Like, you know what I mean? And then just go to sleep and shit. And then, like, oh, I hit a person. I forgive myself.
Oh, my God.
You know what I mean? No, but it's like the stuff that weighs heavy on your conscience due to guilt and shame.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Guilt and shame brings heavy weight and burden on your subconscious and like even in your conscious reality, bro. Like there's stuff that dictates your movements. Like that's why I love and I tell people I get into like psychological analytics, because when you read people or learn to read people, a lot of people say a lot of shit without speaking.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Their
Body
face,
language.
their body, whatever.
Definitely.
You know, you can tell a lot of shit. But
And also, going back to what you said, when you really think about it, and I'm sorry, or even an apology, could be an empty one. And to tell you the truth, they're words. So what is that really going to do for you when you really think about it?
Exactly. At
So
the end of the
fact that
day,
you don't get it, just fuck it. You just get over that shit.
at the end of the day,
Meaningless.
whenever I had my daughter, I was alone. When I had my son, I was alone, even though I was married the first time. I'm never going to get an I'm sorry from those guys. And this is why I tell people, especially, you know, new people, whoever you have heard about me through whoever, they have, whether it's good or bad, whatever they say is true. Because their feelings, I do validate. However, you will have to take a taste of me in order for you to know me for yourself.
Taste of you.
You know. No, hey, no.
Well, that's what you said in front of me, girl.
But it's the truth. Some people, I have personally been their monster, and I have my monsters. And, you know, I have tried to genuinely apologize to certain people in my life that I've encountered in the course span of my 25 years, and they've either taken it or they have not. And till this day, I am very apologetic, but my words are my words. That should not dictate the rest of your life, because it hits a point where you hear people, oh, well, I act this way because I went through this.
my life,
you know.
my attitude.
Right.
You ever seen that video?
Yeah.
All right.
But what Josh speaks is genuine truth, and I am so happy that we have had you on this podcast today. We are genuinely blessed because
I appreciate that.
I think that you have genuinely not only touched certain people, but you have healed probably half of the people that are listening or that are tuning in, and that's remarkable.
And that's why I want to touch some of those issues that we talk about in order to tell you the truth, to have our audience out there learn from someone who's going through that kind of stuff that you guys have been going through. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
Because just not everybody has that experience. And I want the audience to see how you're able to come out on top.
Not only that, it's people that you never suspect. Like, we never suspected Josh with this background and this so much knowledge and things of that nature. Tune in to the people right beside you. You may think like, oh, I don't know, I get the creeps, or, oh, I don't know, they seem too bougie. You don't know. And it's the same. Josh, you have an absolute beautiful soul and a beautiful heart. And I am blessed to absolutely be able to see and watch you grow from where you were to where you are now.
Oh.
And P.
You remember that, right? I was down bad.
Oh, fuck yeah, you were.
I was sad, bro.
I remember those days.
I was super sad, bro.
It was down.
I remember at one point, I was like, I might stop comedy.
I would have killed you. I would have personally killed you. They would have sent me.
Nobody would have cared, honestly. They'd have been, all right.
I fucking would. No, so many people care. And I want you to keep an eye out for Josh's comedy. How do you say your last name? Say it.
I don't really say my last name.
Okay.
I just go by ARS.
ARS. Ars.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ars.
Keep an eye out here in Lubbock, Texas for Josh Ars, here doing comedy. We can't wait to see the future for you, right?
I appreciate it.
Definitely. Thanks for coming, bro.
Thank you so much for being on this podcast. We are absolutely lucky to have you. Is there anything or words of wisdom that you would love to pass on? Haha, I stole your part.
Yeah. Just follow your heart, follow your soul,
and follow your dick.
Yeah, or follow the fart that you encounter. I don't give a fuck.
I think it's heal your heart, heal your soul, follow your dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be a fart wizard.
Yeah.
Excellent.
What about you, Rafa?
Oh, thank you for tuning in to the Taco Sandwich, and hope to see you guys soon.
Hell yeah. And I think the only words of wisdom is never unsuspect the person beside you. Thank you for tuning in, you guys. We appreciate you. Once again, Josh Arse.
Woo! Have a good night.
Nice.
Good night.
Taco Sandwich!